I don't like money.
Meet man with the stick.
Hello to all you Doctor Who fans. I'm speaking to you from the set of The Two Doctors, and I just want to say I'm very sorry I can't be with you.
I'm going to lash you to within an inch of your life. And then I'm going to have you.
The nature of Monkey was irrepressible.
I'm going to rescue her. I'm going to save Rose Tyler from the middle of the Dalek fleet, and then I'm going to save the Earth, and then, just to finish off, I'm going to wipe every last stinking Dalek out of the sky!
But you have no weapons, no defenses, no plan!
Yeah. And doesn't that scare you to death? Rose?
Yes, Doctor?
I'm coming to get you.
Yes, indeed, Lyndon. Yes, indeed. Good evening, good morning. I hope you're doing well. A Merry Krampelnacht. I don't know, right? Krampelnacht. Krampelnacht is a very little-known Jewish holiday, but it is Krampelnacht tonight, right? Because the 7-day holiday of Passover just finished, right? For me, about an hour ago. I have information coming in. No! Okay. I don't know how true this is. I just got the rumor in that Skydance still, the J.J. Abrams still is going through, and Kurtzman just got renewed for 5 years. Okay. I guess so then. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll find out if that's true. But if that's true, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That's crazy. No. Well, I mean, no. Okay, of course that crazy shit can happen. It's so, I mean, my God. It's like Shuchi's going through the guide to fuck up promoting your show. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen what he's done yet, but I know he's done something. If he's opened his mouth, it's been something stupid, right? He really is like Zoolander. He's just dumb. Like, I mean, like, you don't even know to keep quiet. Like, don't call your audience gammons. That, like, in a derogatory way. I mean, like, there's no upside to that for you, Shooty, right? What, you look cool in front of Ryan Gosling? Ooh, I really wish Shooty Gatwell would understand how disposable he is, right? How inconsequential he is. And that's true. He's a Hollywood darling right now. If he says anything, takes 1 foot outside the prescribed circle, sayonara, baby. They'll find another puss puppy. It's really showing. I put him in the same category with Simi Lau and who's the guy from the Eternals? The really insufferable one. From Silicon Valley. It was much better in Silicon Valley. Oh, what's that guy's name here? Now it's in Star Wars and shit, and he's just awful. He's smug and awful wherever he goes. Oh, I can't stand him. What's that guy? He's so woke as well. It is oh man, that's not good. I just opened up my Google Chrome, right? That is not good at all. And the one of the AI generators I use is called sexy.ai, right? So it's got an icon for it because I go there all the time now, right? And it's and the word for it is AI porn. I don't want that there. All right, let's see. Three little dots. Remove. Yeah, we're getting rid of that one. Off. And I like it. Just don't call it porn. I mean, I don't use it for porn. Get the hell out there. Oh, yeah, I was looking at the guy from the Eternals. The Eternals. Honestly, the most insufferable human being you can possibly imagine. Okay, and that means he's more insufferable than Kit Harington, Richard Madden, Angelina Jolie, Harry Styles, Gemma Chan, Maidon Siok, whatever it is. Okay. Bill Skarsgård. I mean, these Selma Hayek. These are a lot of insufferable people. The most insufferable of these is Kumar Nanjiani, right? He is a purse puppy, right? That's like these are just trophies. You are trophy identities for Hollywood to promote. That's really all they are. And I put Ncuti Gatwa really in that category, right? I really wish you would understand how much he's being used. But I don't think he's smart enough, frankly. Honestly, I don't think he's smart enough. If he's not smart enough not to use racial epitaphs that insult 90% of your audience, I don't know. Maybe you're not very smart. I know. So anyway, I digress, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is Krampelnacht, right? Krampelnacht. What is Krampelnacht? We'll be getting back to that. Right? We have a lot to talk about. Baby Ncuti, like when this started, I found this clip from Mad TV of Dennis Rodman reading kids' letters. I might show it again tonight. But it's becoming more and more like that. It is so freaky. It's more and more. Like here. Oh, here was it. Where's my thumbnail from yesterday? Because I just think it's very, very accurate. Okay, I think this is a good state of play, right? A good state of where we are. Hey kids, learn to love and touch yourself and each other with Uncle Ncuti. Yeah, sensual, meaningless sex is good, kids. Oh, yeah. Oh, we love that. Yeah. Do I know your first name? No, I don't want to. It's like that's the vibe I'm getting, right? You are like some weird sex pervert, and the way we have Tom Baker go, yeah, this is grooming. This is grooming. This is grooming. Now, important to point out, and I will be saying this again. What is grooming? Grooming doesn't necessarily mean you're preparing a child to make it easy for you to rape them. No. No, with the intention of you raping them, right? You or something directly raping them, right? That doesn't, no. Grooming is normalizing a breaking down of the sexual morals of morality norms of around sex, right? We used to have an idea of something called public decency, right? Which is really gone. We don't like the filth you see on a pride parade. The stuff I see there, I don't see why anybody will be. Why would you be proud about being naked in front of children? Of sexualizing yourself in front of the children? It seems like it's very shameful, right? I wouldn't be like, wait, let's paint a rainbow and everything. It's so cool. All right, it's not like the ideology he's shilling for is particularly well received right now. But yeah, so but let's say you are somebody who's been conned into thinking that transgender people are being somehow abused, right? And you're like, and you want to give them special status. Yeah, no, by doing that, you are grooming, right? I'm not saying you're intending to fuck your kid, right? I am saying that you are intending to normalize normalize the environment, making it easier to fuck your kid, you or somebody else, right? And that's what grooming is, and you should be real with it, right? And if you're gonna get into stuff like I don't know, real heavy kink, like Ncuti is, and cross-dressing, which has been normalized, right? I don't believe it's a sexual identity. I believe that's a kink. Okay, enjoy your kink. I have no problem with it. What consenting adults do in private is what consenting adults do in private. None of my business, right? But like, no, grooming is bring it from the private into the public, right? This is clearly, from what I've seen, this is. I think we'll find out in 2 weeks when we get 2 episodes. I bet they're both going to be woke, right? I bet they're both going to be woke as fuck. Because listen, they're leaning into it so hard right now, and it's going so badly. It is going very badly. So they know it's going to be woke as fuck. So watch out for that. Anyway, what is Krampelnacht? Okay, back to the point. Crumple Nuct is thus, right? So, hey, am I going to find a picture of it? There we go. I don't want to. It's very hard to type without saying the words I'm typing. 1 second. Oh, let's have a look. 1 second. Oh God, this is so hard. Let's see if I can find the picture I'm looking for. Okay, yes, fine. There's a few here. We can work with. That's good. Where'd it go? Where'd that picture go? I want that picture. And we got that one. So we want that on there. But what's that? Where's that first one? The first one was great. Don't you? Here we go. Don't. And then what? Okay, well, let's see if I can find a real one. I found joke ones. No, is that real? That one looks like it's probably real. Yeah, that's a real one. That's kind of normal, right? And there's this one. Doink. Fine. So, okay. Passover just finished, right? Passover just finished. And during Passover, you're not allowed to own any grain product, any fermented grain product, right? Bread, cookies, and you got to like remove all traces of them from your house, and you got to like make your kitchen kosher, right? You got to we're lucky we have granite countertops, so we can just steam them. Boom, kosher, okay. But if you don't have that, you have to cover them over. So that's where crumple nut come from, right? Crumple nut is people used to have to cover everything in foil, right? So this is not real. This is what Passover used to feel like a lot, right? Like everything's covered in foil. Like everything is always covered in foil. Like, oh my God. You know, leavened may have touched it. Must wrap it up, right? So this is more what it looks like in real life, right? This is a lot of foil, and that looks like a real working kitchen, right? So this night is Nacht is a Yiddish word for night, right? And crumple, the sound that you make when you take down your silver. Crumple Nacht is crumple Nacht night, and it's all going on, baby. It's all going on. Oh my God! So Passover just ended. The Wild Ride. That was by the way, the day was the day that the Red Sea split. So you know, I would say they are schmucks beyond schmucks for not going into Rafah this morning at dawn. Oh man, it's just bad news. Like that, this whole thing is bad bloody news, right? It doesn't feel like we're going to move forward an inch. And then you got this ICC arrest warrants. I'm like, not good, right? None of this stuff is good, right? And we're sitting like twiddling our thumbs, right? Like oh yeah, with our thumbs up. My kid came home again, right? For the Jewish holiday. I guess it's easier to send them home than to feed them themselves. I mean that's their basic rationale. Right, so came home again. So it was nice. So that first it was nice. We had all our kids home, which was nice, and also they all had their spouses or their intended with them. Right, we had my younger son had his girlfriend stay with us, and my older son had his wife stay with us. That makes sense. You're right. So it was a nice family dynamic. My grandma, my wife's. My wife's mother was here, not my grandma. My wife's mother was here, and also, so yeah, Elle, frequent contributor to the channel, right? So I get called upstairs, right, and she's wrapped around this like very shy looking, very nice boy. I mean, very, very, very nice boy. Clearly a mensch. I'm like, hello. What's going on with this? Because, look, it's much harder for girls to find a spouse in the Jewish world right now than it is for boys, right? Much harder. And my younger daughter hasn't really been in the mind space, I think. Like, she's had lots of ups and downs, right? So I didn't think she was there. Anyway, really nice guy. Oh my God, really nice guy. Look, to me, should be pissed with me saying this. To me, it looks like it's a done deal, right? To me, it looks. I mean, look, again, how can I explain this? You get a lot out of body language. His was like, again, I think he genuinely cares about her, certainly makes her happy, doesn't seem to be a weirdo, right? Is sweet and innocent, and also like he was protective of her, right? So I was like, I like this one a lot. Okay, this one's good, right? So hopefully, and he seems to dote on her, right? So I'm like, yeah, that's probably what she needs. Which is good. so that was really nice, right? And then we had just insanely great food again. Oh my God, it's like being on a cruise. Okay, so for the evening meal, I got to catch you up. I begged, and I'm not joking. I had to beg to have a dairy meal, right? I'm like, everything is always roasted. Can we just have like? So anyway, my wife was unsure because my sons were home, right, and they like their meat, right. But I begged, please have mercy on me, right. So we had a lasagna made out of matzah instead of pasta. Matzah is like this large A4 sheet of cracker bread. You know, that's the only it's your main ingredient for during Passover. An incredible salmon, but here's where my wife outdid herself, and this is why I recommend everyone going to Rome, right, or at least Italy, but Rome, best food I've ever had, certainly best kosher food I've ever had. Incredible. I can't imagine how good the non-kosher food, the treif would be. Oh my God, so good. But there's a particular dish we very much like called Jewish artichokes from it's a Roman thing, and you get an artichoke and you have to trim it really down. And then you deep fry it, right? And then you let it drain out. And then you deep fry it again, right? And then here comes the smart bit. Then you eat it. Oh, God, it was so good. Oh, and like all these artichokes. It took my wife 3 hours to trim them down. I'm like, this is going to take you forever, darling. Don't do it, right? But they were so good. Oh, my God. So we had that. And then, one of my favorite things of Passover is, again, this is heavenly, right? I think it's heavenly. You get, what is it? In a pan, you melt butter and put a bunch of brown sugar in it. And get it all going, right? Okay, and then you get in a pot. Then you get a pan, you lay matzah in it, right? And I think you like pour that concoction over the top. Then sprinkle chocolate chips, then kosher salt. Oh, cook that puppy, not for long, right? And then put it in the freezer. That's incredible, right? You know, in Breaking Bad when they break up the crystal meth, and you're like, I've never been into crystal meth, but that looks cool, right? It's like that when you break it up. Oh God, it's so good. It's so my younger son was here, and he's like, "This is the greatest thing ever." Right. What is gazillionth weekend home from Gaza. Anyway, so that and then for lunch today we had because it's a holiday, not a Sabbath, we're allowed to cook. So we had fresh steaks fresh off the grill, right? Oh, divine, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely divine. Anyway, good evening, guys. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. I've only come back online about an hour ago. I haven't really. It doesn't seem to be much going on, right? It's more like more of the same. Is how I would describe it, right? More of the same shit another day, right? This stuff doesn't change. I'll find. Yeah, no, I was going to highlight that. Somebody just sent me something. Yes, I was going to highlight that. Look, we got so much to talk about, mate. We have so much crazy stuff to talk about. Crazy bollocks. Firstly, I'll have to go over the news, see if there's anything new there. But yeah, look, I mean, it's really tanking. It's really tanking for for this new era, right? It's really tanking. Here, let me pull something up. See, I'm so hard to say it. Type it without saying it. It's killing me. Hang on. Do I have a picture? We need large. We need it large, baby. We need it large. She cried. I don't know what that is, but we're grabbing that picture. That's certainly worth talking about. We're going to grab that one. Yeah, we're going to need to talk about that. Anything else? Yeah, there's. Here we go. This is useful. Fine. Let us. That's worth looking at as well. Okay. So here we go. We go. Doink. Here we are, over here. Does that work? Nearly there. That's pretty good. Hang on. Fine. We're nearly up to it. See now. You see, I should have been ready, but now I just teased you too long. Right? It became overblown now. Yeah, fuck, we'll grab that. There you go. That helps. That works. There. Where is it now? Now we share the screen. I thought I was sharing the screen already. Look at me. And then we will get to the chat. But first, we will talk about the invisible enemy. Oh my gosh! I finished this on. My whole perception of space and time is messed up. Okay, for me, a Sabbath just happened, and so it should be Saturday night, but actually it's Monday night. I'm confused, right? But I just finished watching the Invisible Enemy, the second disc, in the season 15 box set, right? Well, it's more of a season 7 sound, right? Second disc, and oh boy, that was pretty harsh. that did not go well. That did not go well. Oh my gosh, I would not call that. What's a little booklet? That is not something I would call a success. I'm afraid. I think this really highlights the. Here it is. There's a little booklet. Got the little booklet. I think this really highlights the success of the season box sets, because you get to be able to appreciate the season in the shape of a season, right? And you get to really understand television production from that time. So the problem is certainly not in the script. Quite a good script. Problem is in the realization. I would say realization stroke the BBC method of making television, right? Which sometimes you can get lightning striking perfectly in a bottle, right? And you get like Horror of Fang Rock, right? A near perfect Doctor Who story. I love the Horror of Fang Rock. Having just watched it, right? I will say Web of Fear, another near perfect Doctor Who story. Man, I love Web of Fear. All right. Trout is great in that. So yeah. But okay. So the script for this is quite good. However, it's the realization that really kills this. Amazingly, in this mess of like mediocrity, right? Which is what the realization of it is. You have the incredibly strong designer K9. Right, an incredibly strong and enduring designer K9, who we all love, right? I think it's like Tom Baker's performance with K9 that really pulled it off, right? Let's say I was holding onto the leash there, but yeah, it's like you have this like sea of mediocre shit, and then in the middle gold. And if Doctor Who is going to be Doctor Who, of course it's going to make a robot dog. Right, and I mean, of course, that's the sort of bonkers shit Doctor Who does, and does it so well. Oh, we love it, right? We absolutely love it. Sadly, the BBC production method was awful. So you get this kind of like disjointed tale told badly with bad production values. Yeah, okay, that's it. A disjointed tale told badly with bad production values. I did quite like some of the special effects. I watched the updated effects, and they were okay, but I did like some of the model work. I thought was right. Well, not Space 1999 level. Was very. It was like very Dunkirk spirit, and I appreciate that. Right? Like, yeah. I thought this was. It's great and it's shit all at the same time. I mean, like, I really liked it. I thought it was really fun, and I like the earnestness of the work that went into it. Right? But it's still shit. I'm sorry. And that's how much the story was, right? It was, again, good script, good story. Realized horribly, right? So the basic plot is, firstly, you don't get to see the Doctor for what seems like an age, right? You're stuck on this weird spaceship, right? Where you have somebody sits at top, right? And you have a couple of people sit on a little couch below, snuggling up and dozing, right? And one guy, like, has these weird, so weird, has these, like, controls. I mean, it's like what the like whoever designed it had never seen any form of transport ever. I mean, like, this guy may have just wandered in from 1572, because I have no idea how he thought, oh yeah, this is going to be a convincing form of space travel. Like, two blokes are going to sit below, and then one guy's going to sit, and they're weird, they're just snuggled up with each other. It's really weird. I don't know the creative decision making behind that, other than, let's do it this way, right? You know, it was this. It's really weird and shit. So after, like, I don't know, it seems for like 45 minutes. It can't be that because the episode is only 25 minutes long. They finally get zapped by a space cloud, right? And then Michael Sherd turns up, as I recall. I go, oh, Michael Sherd's in this. Oh, yeah, a bit of Doctor Who royalty, Michael Sherd, right? It was a real pity he never got to play the Doctor, right? He passed away. Very good in Stones of Venice, Big Finish production. So, and look, the central idea is a really good one, right? It's an infection, right, that transfers to people, but eventually wants to go from the micro to the macro and become, like, you know, a universe-destroying entity, right? Force. Though that idea is good, you put K9 into it, you got, like, this hospital. Script's really rocking. It's just the way they made it. Oh, God. So when they get infected, do they have any? I can't find any pictures of it. They get like all these like silver scales over their face, and it just looks shit. I'm sorry, just like you see the virus has become into the macro world, and it's a giant prawn. It's just like, okay, and it's just shit, right? That's the problem with the Invisible Enemy. It is shit, right? I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell it. It's just like, and I like the script. I like K9, right? I like Tom Baker. I like Louis Jameson. They're all great, right? Louis Jameson has a weird costume change at one point. Is that Louis Jameson or is that? I don't know. She's in disguise. Well, I like this. Like, I have no idea what that is. But yeah, this look was very hot. Right, this green spandex thing, very hot. I was down for that. Right, look, Louis Jameson, very, 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 very beautiful woman. Right, for some reason, Professor whatever name is in this, and he's got K9, and K9 goes with the Doctor in a lot of this, and then he goes off with the Doctor at the end, and he's like, "Okay, goodbye, forget about me forever, okay, bye." So yeah, but again, through this you have Tom Baker and Lou Jameson, always delightful. the central thread of it is, as I said, the making of a reimagining of the Fantastic Voyage, where they go, where they shrink people down, they go inside, and that again, great script. It really is. It's a really good story, just butchered by production, right? It really is. It's butchered. Oh God, it's so horrible. So they have to shrink themselves. There's a Doctor and Leela clone that go inside Doctor's body to wrestle the virus, right, for an episode, or maybe more. I can't remember, but Jerry's again. Look, regulars are great. Tom Baker's not on screen enough. K9 is a delight. Like from the first moment he shows up, even if you didn't know he was going to be huge, you knew it was going to be huge. I mean, he just dominates the screen with personality, right? It's incredible. That fusion with John Leeson, that design, like performance, was nailed it, right? Spot on, right? Absolutely spot on. I loved it, right? That's why a classic was made. But the story is, I mean, like, it's nice seeing it in HD, but the story is kind of crap. I mean, I can't imagine the time I'm going to go, you know what? I could fancy a bit of Invisible Enemy. That's never going to happen, right? That's never going to happen, right? So there's the making of it. That's quite good. I won't tell if it's new or not, but those great articles they had in Doctor Who magazine, I know more because Doctor Who magazine is now ignorant as pig shit. Oh God, I hate Doctor Who magazine now. It's so shit. Behind the Sofa. Who's the teams behind the sofa? You got it's weird combos, right? It is weird combos. A surprisingly good one. Katie Manning and Matthew Wardhouse. That really works, right? Colin Baker's with Sarah Sutton and Janet Fielding. Then you got a weird one. Is Toby Adoki with Pennant Roberts and Lou Jameson. No, Pennant Roberts' widow, Betsson Roberts. Like, what? Why? I mean, like, interview her, but like, is there, like, could you get is anybody else alive? I don't know. Gotta be someone. John Leeson? Why not John Leeson? Schmucks? No. Visual effects featurette, really nice. Okay, Matt Irving is always great to watch, right? His enthusiasm is basically him interviewing in Scoons at a Hammer horror convention 10 to 20 years ago. I have no idea when, right? No idea when. Blue Peter, K9 Piers, Debbie and Doctor Who. That's a great little appearance as well, right? I love the RP, received pronunciation, you know, the very posh Leslie Judd. I forgot. You do forget. 5th anniversary interview with John Leeson. Yeah, it's okay. Coming soon. PDF. Look, basically, this is cack. If you're buying it on your own, you'd be like, oh, fuck me. Thank God I'm a completist, which is what I said on the DVD, probably. Right? But essentially, it was cack. What we got next? What's coming up next? Image Offender, also cack. But not as much cack. I remember just being boring more than anything else. And I love Chris Boucher. Then we got Sunmakers. Sunmakers fucking gold, mate. I love this. But again, you get to go and see like the etymology, you know, the shape of the season, right? So yeah, that's what I recommend for disc 2 of the season 15 box set. The Invisible Enemy is shit, and I love it, and I wouldn't part with it for the world. Shit, and I'm so happy I got it, and it's shit. One day in the future they'll go, what was it to be a Doctor Who fan? And then they'll find it. Anyway, where we are, let's get to the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the chat. I love this thumbnail. Oh, I've done you proud, ladies and gentlemen. I've done you proud. Yes, I have. Skinny Gut was Will. Oh, stupid. The worst promotion of any show ever continues. Oy vey. George Lucas returning Star Wars. Oh, fuck off. No. Star Trek Discovery. Apparently they met Captain Kirk or something. Who gives a shit? But what's on the wheel of stupid? What's he going to say today? What stupid shit is he going to say today? And look, Billy, everything just puts together with this thumbnail, right? I'm really chuffed with this thumbnail. So every part of this Martin Shooty Gat was faced as AI, and boy, do I wish he was AI. Will. Oh, stupid. So you have what stupid shit is he going to say today? This could be twerking, white mediocrity, Doctor Who has always been queer, drag for kids, gammons, go touch grass. Like what? Not been doing well. Let me tell you, it's not been doing well. We have data to look at, and it's not good. Oy vey, right? Oy vey. Fine, let's get back. We have Lee Fordham is there. Lee Fordham, thank you for joining us. Interesting clip you showed of last week when Shooty Gatwa and the BBC One show. He looked and sounded nervous and more withdrawn than Millie Gibson. Out of his tight bubble, live TV, and more normal people. Well, it's the One show, mate. More normal people. Who knows? Who knows? Look, look. You know, I was surprised to find out that in between Nationwide and breakfast time, Frank Boff was doing, huge amounts of coke, right? You wouldn't have thought it with old Boffy, but yes, huge amounts of cocaine, right? There's a very interesting caustic interview with Tom Baker and Frank Boff, right? And Frank, but now looking in hindsight, he's clearly off his face on coke. It makes much fun. And I've said this to you before, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you again. If you want to make not Time of the Rani, Mark of the Rani, so much better, right? Absolutely so much better. Then just put in a backstory that the master is on some kind of weird Gallifreyan crystal meth and is bonkers, right? Then it's like all makes sense. And he makes sense, right? He hiding for days as a scarecrow. Giggling to himself, like, what the fuck's going on? No, don't do that. Anyway, man, if I interviewed Shooty Gatwa, I would just ask, like, what's like, you understand most people aren't gay, right? And it's not like we're telling you to shut up and go away. We're telling you to stop screaming that you're gay in my face and telling the world that sucking a dick is the best thing ever, especially if you have no emotional connection with your mate, right? I don't think meaningless sex is good for you. I don't think it's good for my children. I do not want my children's role models, which is why you are not a role model, to promote negative values that will hurt them. That saying, I'm not saying say no kids, just say no. I'm like, you don't even bring up the fucking subject. But like all of a sudden, Doctor Who's rubbing his nipples, were dressed in tight rubber. Like, what the fuck's going on, mate? These two things are incompatible. I tell you, these two things are incompatible. Like, this is not a joke, right? These two things are completely incompatible, right? What's my go-to, right? When I say these two things are incompatible? Just press the wrong button. There you go. It's this thing over here. Yeah! These things are incompatible with Doctor Who. Being a little fuck bunny, being a little gay fuck bunny. Yay! I'm a fuck bunny. Yay! Oh, I'm so good to fuck. Yeah. Oh, I'm such a fuck buddy. Yeah. That doesn't work, mate. And I'm sorry that's what you've been told. Like, okay, this is you being a fuck bunny. Stop it. Right? Millie, thank you for coming back. Now I say, like, what are you thinking? Why would you call people gammons? Like, that's like the N-word, mate, right? And this hyper, and honestly, why are you having this hyper-sexualized content going on while you're Doctor Who? right? It's completely inappropriate. I don't want you anywhere near my children. I think you're a pervert, right? And it's not because you're gay, for fuck's sake. I have no problem with Daniel fucking Rowe. Well, who do I have a problem with? I mean, again, I didn't have any problem with anybody ever up until this weird shit went down, right? I like, what the fuck? Oh no, this is the costume I'm wearing, Doctor Who. Yeah, no, I'm a fuck bunny. No, these are not value. And I'm sorry, I'm like, old fashioned, but like, fuck off. Oh, I mean, it's not being gay, although you're being pretty fucking gay. Don't get me wrong. But you're being gay. Hey, kid, don't you want to try it? Let Uncle Ncuti put his finger up your ass. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from it. And I don't like getting that vibe, mate. So I'd love him to be like, actually ask a real question. Wouldn't that be fascinating? That would be fascinating, wouldn't it? Anyway, I think Ncuti Gatwell went to the pub, went to the Kelly Sue DeCornet School of Self-Publicity. Kelly Sue DeCornet was famous for saying, if you don't like my politics, don't buy my comics. Problem solved. And then the comic book industry was destroyed because everybody left it. Right? Essentially, don't like what schmuck. Like, Ncuti, you've got to get out your damn idiot bubble, mate. Normal people don't like this shit. We're saying don't be you, but stop wagging your old nipples in my face. Okay? Would that be too much to ask? That'd be really nice. We're up to that's Con Archer there. I'm on the second guy. Holy crap. Okay, now I'm really gonna get John the White's here. I will be using John the White's data tonight. It is not going well, right? It's not going well. PD Rich is here. How PD Rich? Ethan Burkholder is here. PD, you would know about this. I was reading the Vault magazine today, right? I love Vault. It's like it's like anti-Doctor Who magazine. It's so intelligent and well written and done with care and consideration, and depth. And it's really good, right? So I'm reading an interview with Mark Gatiss about making an adventure in time and space. And boy, would I love there to be a further adventure in time and space during the JNT years. Like, wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, man, they're all dead now as well, so you can basically get away with anything. But, use that, like, there's a guy who wrote a book about it. But yeah. And so he was talking about, he was doing theater stuff, and he was talking about the Curse of Steptoe. I'm like, I can't remember that. What was that? Anyway, you know theater. You're the sort of person who will probably know. So Darren Emerson, Eastern Burkholder's here. Monday stream, baby. Here we are. Merry Crumple Nuts. There you go. Crumple Nuts. Paul Tozen is here. Sounds like the doctor approved of genocide. I don't know, but I'm not sure what the doctor approved of when. The Star Show looked nervous, says Ethan. Not as nervous as today, and nervous. We're going to watch other. Yeah, look, here's the thing. There's no steering this ship, right? It's crashing, and they know it's crashing. That's why I think they're leaning into it, right? We're going to look. Yeah, it's crashing, right? And I think it's going to be mad. I think it might epically crash, right? Really, it's like, boy, it's like it's so out of date. It would have been stale in 2021, right? This is like 2017 woke. And how you know? Or that's how they're acting now. They're acting 2017 woke. Dude, a lot of the culture war's gone on a long way, right? And you've had your head up your ass a long way, right? Now, Peter, it says JD and Alex hate each other. Well, one can only hope. Matthew Q is eating. Matthew says, hello there, Rabbi. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi to you, sir. Lisa Rance is here. How you doing, Lisa Rance? Thank you for joining us. Who's your avatar? Your avatar is the reptile lady, right? Reptile person lady. Okay, look, Lisa, I'm sorry. Look, I am. This is just my basic go-to thing. I see an attractive person, which clearly that person avatar is, my eye just goes to it. Like, man, I have no self-control. Right? I really genuinely don't. But I'm pretty sure that's the... I wish I remember. What was her name again? Saint Gomez. Tiffany Gomez? Was that her? I don't know. I wish she would tell us what she was doing. Like, was she high? I wish I knew what was really going on with her. That really freaked me out at the time. Dr. Poolander says Mega Geek. We have to find Lonnie. Lonnie is how you doing, Lonnie? Lonnie is, I believe, Doctor Who story comes out this week, right? Comes out in was it on Saturday? I think in Dr. Alex's season 14. I believe it comes out this week. I got to listen to that and to other one. The first two. I got to re-listen to the first two and listen to that so I can review them and plug them. Because my episode goes head to head with Ncuti. The really tough one. You might need to be more specific. It took me time. I got to it right. Well, yeah, Nanji Kamenji, whatever it is. What's the name? The guy from Iron Fist, who was also in Barbie. Oh God, I couldn't stand him. At least he got a line or two. All right, and Ncuti Gatwa, they are so in the same basket, right? They are so racist. Hollywood's attempt to appear not racist. Bobby D75 is how you doing, Bobby D75? Thank you for joining us. What else we got? I know Kit Harington's cousin. He's insufferable as well. Not as bad as Kit Harington is super insufferable. Oh my God. The night of not crumbles. Oh yeah, you could do rhubarb. Well, a lot of people are like racing to get leavened, right? Right. I got a pizza. I got a beer. Like a lot of people. Like it's been a week of not having leavened food, and so I didn't really care. I really like matzah. I mean, I do like it. My daughter, I think, wants to probably make something later tonight. Man, I just scratched myself. Never mind. Fine. Okay, whizzing through the chat, trying to catch up. A lot of people want a special status in the Charles Scotland. Yeah, I saw he's gone. Right, that is funny. Man, he was a disaster. Like a woke Muslim. Man, that's kind of like like that inherent contradiction. Although you can say the same thing about Sadiq Khan. Right. I don't think he's any chance of losing, but I wish Lawrence Fox would win that race for mayor. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh my God, that'd be so great. One of the fans is here. He's working on a shooting icon commercial. Well, yeah, sounds like you should, mate. Sounds like you should. Fine. Okay, now I'm trying to catch up. What's with that? Knots and crosses one. Oh yeah, belated Chag Sameach, Rabbi. Soon I get my whiskey back. Oh yeah, the good thing is if you live in Israel, the holidays over there. If you live outside of Israel, then you get an extra day, right? You're offline for another day. And oh God, thank God that's not what's going on, right? That is it. How you doing, Dan? Tab, I saw you say mess, but it already started. Yeah, I'll send you a link. There you go, doink. I'll record this. One thing, I'll record the message and say, Dan, how you doing? I just saw you're in the chat. No, I'm streaming right now. I just saw you're in the chat. I don't know if you're still there. I'll send you a link regardless. If you want to jump on it, please help yourself. And let me know if you're on tonight as well. I saw you sent me a message, but I'd already started. Doink. There you go. Fine. X-Men 577. How you doing? X-Men 577. Matthew Barrow says, oh man, I got a mosquito bite my leg. Oh, itches like, but I wouldn't give him a back scratcher. I shouldn't be scratching. Oh, it's so good though. It's the story of my bloody life. I shouldn't be scratching. Oh, so good though. We know what the doctor is paid by Pratt. Yeah, man. Dad is not happy with shooting. I tell you what, Dan, like I have done, has stuck our neck out for Shooty, and boy, have we been let down. And this is going. Here's the thing: they're fucked either way. They're fucked if people watch it. They're fucked if people don't. Right? They're fucked if people watch it and they go, "What is this woke shit?" Right? And they're fucked if people don't watch it because they're fucked if people don't watch it. Right? They're fucked either way. Worst case scenario is people actually watch it. Right? They're really fucked. X-Men 577 here, X-Men 577. What we have to find, whizzing through. She cried. Dan says he's knackered. I don't know what you do, mate. But, you know, you'll go blind, sir. But boy, would it be worth it. Fly Highland today, doing Fly Highland. New after the other says, if you're a 6-year-old in Brixton and don't think through all this stuff, they don't read headlines, they go offline, they're finding the spiciest chicken wing on YouTube. What the fuck are you talking about? What? I've literally no idea what that means. Let me see if I can look up that quote. 1 second. We'll do the search. Russell T. Davis. What is that quote? That's so weird. If you're a 6-year-old living in Brixton. Oh man, they came right up. Where is it? No, it's not that. But it's weird. I like it. I must have been scrubbed on the internet or not being picked up or something. I wish I knew more of what the hell. Let me do. Maybe do news instead. No. Anytime. Verbatim, maybe? I don't know. I can't find that. It's a shame. Never mind. I don't even know what that means. A good boy is here. Who I made laugh. I'm very glad. Where are we up to? 8-Bit Snake Boy's there. 8-Bit Snake Boy, thank you for joining us. Pretty sure that model of museum is a sci-fi in Milton Keynes. Definitely want to visit. Oh, what you're talking about? I didn't think it was Milton Keynes. I thought it was further up north, but I really have no idea. I can't remember the name of the guy, but I really like you following it on Facebook, right? He always puts interesting stuff up. What's that guy's name? Where's that little sci-fi museum? It's really cool, right? Looks like a bad Death Star model. I'm also into Invisible Enemy. It's so shit. What's the present paid by the guy who played the bad guy and the guy in the Planet of Evil? I don't know. Probably not. I don't think so. Ian Scales is here. Ian Scales says he thinks it's on the things that says in Saturday and Planet of Evil don't live. Ian Scales says that I would trust Ian Scales, right? That man knows what he's talking about. Let me tell you. Billy Richard, I've never seen a revival show blow up in the hangar before. That's really what's going on. And they really know it. And there's no way of pulling up. Right? They could have maybe, I don't know, done it after Christmas. Maybe, I don't know. But the thing is, when you edit the woke out of it, it just appears. It just makes it crap. Right? I don't know. I really don't know if they could. I think they just went in too hard. I think they're too out of touch, went in too hard, right? And they just fucked, right? Neil Cole. There you go, Neil Cole. Right, they're just too out of touch and too fucked. Yeah, basically where they are, right? And now and cold hard reality is slapping them in the face, right? So what does cold hard reality slapping them in the face look at? Let's look at some Google. Oh, hello, my darling. Yes, my darling. What's up?
I want to go to bed. Keep coming on in the dryer when you finish.
Okay. All right, come and say hello. Hey, everybody, 1 second. Let me put it right.
Yay.
Everybody was very happy to hear about Nadav, okay?
Don't forget to bring my uniform for tomorrow.
Okay, fine.
Tell you.
Can you WhatsApp me?
WhatsApp you, but do it.
Okay.
When you go upstairs.
Hopefully.
Nah, if not, do it tomorrow morning.
I'll try.
I'm going to walk around like 1.
Alright, fine. If I forget tonight, I'll forget tomorrow. So let me hopefully I'll do it tonight. There you go. Where are we up to? Just lost my train of thought completely. Fine, yeah. Let's see how things are going. Not good is the answer. Not good. Things are not going good. I think is the only way to describe it. So let's look at some cool hard data. And again, thank you for John the White from this. These are a comparison. Let's look at this one first. A comparison of Ncuti Gatwa, Doctor Who, and Millie Gibson, right? Who's doing better? Well, the yellow line is Millie Gibson. Absolutely gets the most interest, right? She gets double the interest of the red line. That is, 1 second. So, Doctor Who, right? Who basically gets double the interest of the blue line, Ncuti Gatwa. Now, this is the interesting thing. Ncuti's, I mean, firstly, they're not making any, but Ncuti's metrics tanked, right? Absolutely tanked the minute he opened his idiot mouth, right? I mean, that's basically what happened. Just absolutely tanked the minute he opened his idiot mouth, right? Again, very Millie Gibson, Ncuti Gatwa, and Doctor Who, I guess. No, Millie Gibson, yeah, I'm in the wrong one. Yeah, let's compare Millie Gibson and Ncuti Gatwa. Like, it's not even close. It's ridiculous. Right, this is January 28th, like not really much going on. And all of a sudden, boom! It was like, oh, who's that? That looks interesting. Oh, look at him. He's made no dent at all. In fact, he popped up and then he vanished. He's destroying himself in these metrics, right? He's being absolutely wiped out. And because he's saying stupid stuff relentlessly now. And it's being picked up in a wider way. And look, the worst thing that happens is the normies find out. Right? So far, the normies haven't really found out. Right? And they're still over here. This was... John the White said, when Ncuti started to open his mouth, interest in him collapsed. Exactly. Right? The worst thing that can happen, right, is people see this Doctor Who. Right? Worst thing that is people... Anyway, so here's C. Rossi Davis promoting it. Watch the sweat, baby. Just watch the flob sweat.
Doctor Who. Everybody's watched Doctor
Who. That's why you want to step it forward, your weird, grooming agenda, mate.
But to people who think I've kind of got out of sync and I've lost track and I don't remember the storylines and things, is it too late to start again?
No, it's thank you, because it's really important to say it's start.
It's really important. Please watch it anyway. Actually, this is something I agree with him about. Right, Doctor Who should always be new. Funnily enough, I actually agree with him. Millie's doing great for the trailers. No one cares to follow the lead. Exactly.
From scratch. And I always find that children draw this show more than any other. It's something visual about it. There's something British about it. There's something that belongs in the home. You don't have to be part of a spaceship crew. The TARDIS can land in your street, in your back garden, in your yard, in your...
I guess so. But to me now, I'm listening to him. He's like, this is why I want to use it as a tool to groom your children, right? And I say, I'm not accusing Rusty Davis of attempting to have sex with my children, anybody's children, right? I doubt, he's always struck me as a moral person, right? And I think that's what's most insidious about this ideology he's attached to, right? And I think mistakenly attached to, is that it takes your morality, your goodness, and turns it into evil, right? I believe this focus on normalizing fringe sexuality to children is a bad thing. I think that's called grooming. I don't think that's being kind to people, right? I don't think you're being kind to trans people. I think you're grooming children, right? And I think you're being used by some very evil, disingenuous people, right? I think you're a useful idiot, Russell. Comparing this to AIDS in the 80s, you're insane, right? You're absolutely insane. Right, and people will say this 20 years from now, right? Dr. Groom, it's really creepy, and nobody wants this, right? Apart from weird creepo dudes who live in this weird bubble that you live in, right? Please watch Doctor Who. Oh, please, boy.
School, and you can step on board. So something that absolutely connects into a child's imagination. And we're all children in that sense. We all want that. Escape. We all want a TARDIS to run.
Yeah, we all fucking escape. I don't want to listen to your fucking weird trans shit 24/7 everywhere I fucking look. Yes. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice if we got to escape, right? Wouldn't that be love? No. I got it. And here's the thing. Why are you screaming this bullshit at me? Because you have you're completely insecure about it. Oh, you're like, you don't believe that women have penises, right? And that schism, when you're being forced to believe it, right? Otherwise, you're not kind. Otherwise, you're an evil Tory, right? That this insanity has made you insane. That's why you scream it 24/7. Oh, it's valid. Yeah. No, I think you're screaming that because you know it's not.
Way in which some of the stories reflect the times that we're in. I think it's always got something to say about the world. I think science.
Yeah, you have no idea the times we're in, right? You have absolutely no idea the times we're in, right? You are the cause of it, right? It's like you think it's all about grooming children. That's basically what it is. I mean, like, to tell you, mate.
Science fiction at its best does. But I know what you mean on a bigger picture. It's like that's what I was saying about Doctor Who being fun. It's my job to look at where we are, how we feel, look at the news you're reporting this morning, what a difficult, complicated world we live in.
Yeah, well, why do you look at it in such a simplistic, stupid fashion, right? Where you are the defender of victims. Like, fuck me. Are you going to talk about this insane anti-Semitism coming from your side of the aisle right now? You're like, oh no, we just care about the people of Gaza. You couldn't give a two fucks about the people of Gaza. Fuck me. The only time you care about Palestinian life is when you can blame a Jew for taking it. And that is the truth. You couldn't care less about what happens in Syria. Couldn't care less anywhere else. Couldn't care less about the Uyghurs. Couldn't give a shit about anything else. Oh, Jews are doing it. Fuck me. They must be evil. You know, and again, the reason for calling the military campaign in Gaza, the war in Gaza, a genocide, right? Which it is not, is to push Jews from public life, to push Jews from your society, which we see happening in these protests, right? Protests. Bullshit. Being funded by George Soros, apparently, right? See, that again, this is the insidiousness of this culture, right? Are you going to do something about that? Are you going to? No, of course. Are you going to talk about your virulent anti-Semite Jeremy Corbyn? How terrible the anti-Semitism is on there, and how you always scream about anti-Semitism yourself. Like, oh, how about all the lies? As a Jew myself, always posted by somebody who's not Jewish. Oh. Are you going to do any of that? No, you're going to preach me your bonkers agenda, and that's what it is.
And so I genuinely looked at Doctor Who this time around and thought, it's time for fun. It's madder than it used to be. I think this version. I
mean, in all fairness, I agree with him, right? I do agree with him, but here's the definition of fun: involves somebody coming in his mouth. I'm sorry, right? I that's just can we have a more wholesome view of fun, right? I'm not is that too much to ask?
Wilder.
It looks it.
Funnier. Yeah, it is. It's kind of bigger and broader and.
This thing, it's really looking bad to me. I'm sorry. Right? Being bigger and broader is a bad idea. Right? It's, again, what they want to do is capture the TikTok generation. Right? That's their essential goal. They want to capture the TikTok generation. And they're not going to do it with this, right? Because they're not going to sit down and watch it. What they should have done is a budget for a TikTok series. Do a season of a story burning out of 2-minute parts, right? All fun to watch, right? Or do 2-minute videos, right? That's all you have to do, right? Do 2-minute videos on TikTok with your daughter and make it great, make it fun, make it engaging, and then they will feed them into watching your TV show. Somebody says Dalek is even a character option toys. That's funny.
And I don't mean just as an escape, because I think it does have things to say about the world. But
yeah, I know, and I'm sick of you fucking lecturing me. I'm sick of my moral inferiors lecturing me about morality. And Mr. Davis, well, I think you're a moral person. I think you're my moral inferior. I think your attitude is pure fascism.
I think a lot of science fiction gets very dark and heavy, and producers like me will sit on settees like this and say, "Oh yes, we're much darker this year, and we're going really deep. It's a deep dive into the characters' souls." And that's all very well, but actually with Doctor Who, I'd say come and have fun. Absolutely, as a
Well, we can't have fun because you're preaching to us your bonkers weird agenda that chicks have dicks. And it's so silly to say it, but it's true. Everything is dependent on your view that chicks have dicks. I don't think chicks have dicks. I think that's weird. I don't think I'm weird for thinking that. Again, if you believe, it's a very popular outlook nowadays. If you believe chicks have dicks, that's your prerogative. Right? That's 100% your prerogative, you know? I'm not, you know, I'm not going to complain, but I don't. And you're basing, you know, so much on this.
family, you can sit around, come and have fun with it. It keeps moving on. It literally, here it is 61 years old. And the marvelous thing is the past 61 years don't matter. It's here, it's now, it's new, it's fresh, it's for you.
That was a let me finish what I'm saying. Now, that was a very controversial comment that I think upset a lot of people. I actually agree with him on that, right? It shouldn't matter. It should be a wonderful thing to dive into, right? It should be a wonderful extra thing to dive into. It shouldn't be, the show shouldn't be dependent upon it, right? And it's really not working. I am sorry. I really don't think it's working at all. I think it's, the breaking news. Noel has just struck back in his own words. 3 is an actual supervillain story. Oh, that must be Noel Clarke. Wow. Excellent. I can't wait. I cannot wait, right? I love to see Noel Clarke get the last laugh. Who so deserves it, right? So deserves it in so many ways. Good news for Noel Clarke, right? Excellent. I really hope this stuff does well as well. You know, it's I think the best thing is that people see woke fails and anti-woke doesn't, right? Essentially, I think that's absolutely the best thing. But anyway, sorry, I digress, right? So I think, Russell, mate, you look scared, and you should, right? You're about to get a rude awakening, I think, and it might be a lot more ruder than you think, right? Like, again, I think it's so epically out of touch, right? Let's look at some news going on. A shot from the leaked Disney trailer is on episode 4, 73 yards. It's with an Albion Party rally as voting results are announced, while Ruby is without the Doctor. Filmed inside Capital Shopping Centre in Cardiff. Now Casa Agape. But Russell, painting people with a different political view as you as a villain is a little bit tricky when your political outlook is riddled with racism and a massive failure, right? Riddled with racism and a massive failure. This is not good at all. So I mentioned from the article, Maestro is non-binary, and Space Baby is why do you have to even talk about her being non-binary? Space Baby control reproductive rights and the welfare of the resulting children. Oh, fuck off, Russell. Oh, fuck off, Russell, you grooming weirdo cunt. Oh, God. I mean, you want to do something about abortion, that's fine. I mean, the changing dynamic of abortion in America is a fascinating thing, right? And I think it's being very misreported here. It's essentially it's states' rights, right? So the idea is this: why do you think it's so fair for somebody in Louisiana to dictate how somebody in California, their morality, right? To have a union, that's not going to work because they're very different worldviews, right? In the same way, why do you think it's fair for somebody in California to dictate the morality to people in Kentucky, whatever. So here's the thing. In the states where abortion is harder to come by, right? Because, no, we don't want anything. Go away. Go away. And then that abortion is hard to come by. That's something by popular consent, right? It's not something that's been imposed on women. This is something women are voting for, right? And frankly, the argument that after there's a heartbeat, you're not there. Like once you get into man, I just got her. What's it going to talk? What? What's it talking about? Oh man, I totally lost my train of thought. I just saw the Gaza donation. Like, what the fuck? Really? I'm sorry. This thing just says the weekend. The weekend donates $2 million, $2 million. Not really that much to provide 18 million loaves of bread in Gaza families, and they will be stolen by Hamas. I'm sorry. That's just really shut me off. Anyway, we're talking about abortion, right? Oh yeah. So like, it's by popular consent. Most people think that, you know, you're hurting a living being. Are you hurting a human being and murdering them by having an abortion, right? In those states. Okay, and when do you know life starts? And I think when abortion actually causes physical pain, then you're in really dubious territory, right? But of course, Russell Davis doesn't look at it that way. He just looks at evil men. Evil Republicans want to oppress women because they're just evil men like to oppress. Oh, yeah! I mean, it's really, you sound like such a moron, Russell. It's breathtaking at what more. I think you're intelligent person. You sound like a fucking moron, right? I got to log in to see this? Off. Are you kidding here? Let's look at Wayback Machine. If there's not more on Wayback, I'm not logging in. Screw you. That's crazy. Not in a million bloody years. Wayback Machine. Come on. There you go. Doink. No, 2024, please. Let's see if any of these work. Come on. Thinking about it, I think. Doink. Ha! Fine. Yeah, I'm not logging in for this. Are you crazy? Anyway. So this is what we say now. This is from today. Fuck me. I have no idea. I've like no idea what's going to be going down, right? It's about time. Fuck me. Like, why do you think you owed anything? Newly got around coming the new face of Doctor Who. Yeah. So what's his vision again of Doctor Who? Oh yeah, he wants to be a fuck bunny doctor. Yeah, I'm a gay fuck bunny. I love being fucked in the ass. Yeah, this is it. Meaninglessly by people I've never met before. I love it when strangers come in my mouth. Yes. That's the vibe I'm getting off that, right? It's not, again, and if that's what you'd want, that's fine. But that's not, what I want to think as a role model of my fucking kids. And it's not because you're gay. It's because you're a slut. Oh, Doctor Who is a slut. And don't tell me that John Pertwee was a slut, you fucking moron. How the sex agent went from TV queer idol to TV fucking queero to making history as an iconic Brit sci-fi show who is now a TV queer idol. Right? Fuck's sake. First thing you know about Shooter Gatter is he's super gay. Oh, he's saying, do you want me to suck your dick? No, it's okay, Shooter, I'm fine. I don't mind. I look, Shooter, mate. Here, suck on a hot dog. It'll make, okay then. It just seems like he's very fucking gay. He seems more gay than I am straight, and I'm crazily straight, right? He just seems very fucking gay, right? Very, very, very fucking gay. Anyway. What's that? The thing about it is a smile, apparently. Whether the young, anxious queer teen on fuck everything about being queer in Netflix sex education, one of the many Kens in the Barbie. Yeah, exactly. Didn't get a line with Simi Lau, right? It's the latest actor to play the lead character in Doctor Who. He's the one to destroy it as well. An absolute moron. Everything he says is stupid. Or even on the slide. I mean, like, this is your run-up 2 weeks from the episode premiering, right? Under 2 weeks. And I'm trashing you. Like, me. You have fucked up so royally. Well, I should be singing praises. I am trashing you along with most of the rest of the world. And you are fucked up. So, and I bet you say, oh, I bet all the right people are mad. Yeah, all the right people aren't going to be fucking watching you, you dumb cunt. Ugh. No, Ncuti was a Chinese restaurant. He will be called some dumb cunt. Oh, God, and he is such a dumb cunt. Tragic, right? It's tragic. Fine, or even a slightly pixelated Zoom screen when Gatwa flashes those pearly whites, it's impossible to look at anything else. His expression radiates joy and pure uncut. It's as much superpower as the Doctor's ability. He's getting joy from being a cunt. I'm so happy I can be openly racist. Fucking gammons. Like, fuck you. Or regenerate into new form. Here we go. Upon taking the reins last year, he decided that the present moment called for a different kind of doctor. Is this Rossley Davis? Is exactly what Doctor Who producer Rossley Davis was looking for when he began creating the 15th Doctor. Yeah, he wanted a hot black person, okay, with abs, all right? Long before Couple came in 2005, blah, 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 excellent David Tennant, blah, 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 grief-stricken, other, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine, so this is Rossley Davis, right? Is it Rossley Davis or Ncuti Gatwa interview? It sounds like it's Rossley Davis. I was thinking about what a terrible world it is now. You fucking made this terrible world. Don't you remember when Trump was president and everything was better? I mean, fuck me. You can't connect these two fucking simple points. Yes, your stupid fucking politics was a fucking failure. Oh, God, we all have money and world peace. You stupid fucks. Oh, God, you're so fucking stupid. Oh, no, the world was good. Yeah, what you mean when you're screaming how awful it was? And how many stresses of mental health there are out there in young people, which you make. Hey, kids, you know that dick? That might not be a boy's dick. Yeah. Do you feel like, uncomfortable? Maybe you want to cut that dick off. Yeah, really? I can't even fucking imagine what it's like. What, you don't want to have a girlfriend with a dick? You must be a racist. No, I'm not a racist. So you better suck a dick. I don't want to suck a dick. You've got to suck a dick. And that's what it is for the youth of today. Oh, there you go, suck shooters. Look, he seems very friendly about it. Yeah, come on, try sucking a dick. It's so much fun. And don't be wrong, you're welcome to suck dicks. But don't try and get my kid into a fucking van and get to suck your dick. Which is what I'll suck his dick, okay? That's what I feel was going on. I wanted a hero who wasn't closed, who wasn't all stiff upper lip. That's fine. And who wasn't swaggering or... He's only swaggering. He's like swaggering and mincing. It's weird, right? Either. When children are feeling scared of the future and when they're on TikTok laughing hilariously with their friends, and I'm not doing Doctor Who, the life of a young person, I think, is bigger and madder and wilder and richer when I was young. That's probably true. Yeah, exactly. They have unlimited connection to like any porn they could possibly imagine. Yeah, we didn't have that when we were young, and probably we were better for it, frankly. When we sat and went to school, so I wanted a hero that felt more, and at the same time, I thought, along comes Ncuti, and bless you, you could not hide your emotions for a second in that performance. He wasn't that great, really, in the first episode I saw him. Millie was good. Ncuti, not so much, right? Again, let's look at the stats. I mean, look, it's just math, baby. It's just math. Don't be scared. Yeah, look, it's fucking tanking. He is tanking. The only one's interested, anybody's interested in is Millie, who they fired because they're fucking schmucks, right? At 31, Rwanda's Scottish actor isn't the youngest to play the role. Matt Smith, 28, was much better when he succeeded Tennant, but his emotions are more powerful than the predecessors. Oh, God. Going all the way back to William Hartnell in 63, the Christmas special in 2023 featured a first full-length adventure with the Doctor crying in a tight close-up. That just felt weird. I'm sorry, right? Season for the first time exhibiting in a dancing in a club. Yeah, look, wearing a tank top and coat. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. You got to understand, that's weird. That's not normal. That's weird. Oh. You go there, I better see it. No, it's not normal. It's not normal. Fuck me. You wouldn't see John Pertwee doing that. Or maybe you would. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't see John Pertwee being like hypersexualized. That's ridiculous. Or Tom Baker. I don't tell me the times have changed. Yeah, you want to change them so everything's fucking sex. Oh, I don't know, man. I would love to see Nicola Bryant, right? Perry doing this, right? Could you imagine Nicola Bryant doing this? Oh, fuck me. I'm like literally coming in my own pants. That proves this is highly sexual. Yeah. I'm available. I'm friendly. And I'm gonna look your dick. Oh, fuck off. I don't think I'm being reactionary. I don't. I think I'm being totally reasonable. First time. The light Gatwa projects on screen is also a reflection of how he feels about the character. Would only be second to James Bond and British pop culture identity. I mean, it wouldn't be any weirder if he was cast as Bond. Look at him. Right? I don't know whether you can quite put it in words. Gatwa says there are... there's a reason only a fringe of people do this weird shit, because it's a small demographic. As a character that we've grown up knowing, and most people in the country have had the show passed on to someone, it's like your favorite piece of phone. Yeah, and you look like you've taken a shit on it, or look like you come all over it. That's what it looks like. It looks like you've literally come all over the furniture. Yes, God, I don't believe TARDIS is so clean, right? Ugh. It's like you've always known and loved, and that you just think everyone's going, yay, Doctor Who, yay. If it's shit, you're going to get your ass handed to you. And boy, if it's woke shit, you're going to get your ass handed to you like you wouldn't fucking believe it. Not by me. Oh God, I bet this is going to make the news. Well, it's always already in the normal news, right? It's going to make the mainstream. So fuck me. They've destroyed this, right? They've actually destroyed this at me. I don't know. I mean, and that's even if it's good. I think it's gonna be woke shit, right? It's like your favorite piece of furniture. It feels really cool. It feels really cool to steal it. It's a huge leap of visibility for Gatwa. Really? Fuck me, Gatwa, you're too fucking visible. Oh, for God's sake, no one's been as visible as Ncuti fucking Gatwa. Oh, God, relentless visibility. Maybe we want to tone down that visibility, Ncuti. I don't know. Oh, it's enough already, darling. It's enough. They moved to Scotland, were under genocide, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, 500 Instagram followers right before the show debuted. Here's nearly 3 million. Okay, I don't care. The show evolves and regenerates. For all your damners out there, I'm not going in it. That's a shame, because it looks like you. I mean, I don't think. Maybe we'll get a third season. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a third season. I'd be surprised. I'll be surprised if you find the audience to justify this, right? I reckon your Disney Plus viewing figures are going to be below She-Hulk, right? Yeah, I think they're going to be really low. because I just don't think there's look, at least with She-Hulk, you had the MCU to drag you there. Nobody's going to watch this shit. And no one's going to go, oh, yeah, check out Doctor Who. It's awesome. Look, they talk about reproductive rights and racism. God. You sound like the kids at Grange Hill organizing a protest. So Catherine Tate returned with specials. They were shit. But Disney Plus is filling Gatwa's first season. Launched on May 10th. May 11th in England. Funnily enough. Fuck you, fans. We get it May 10th at 7. You got to wait till that. Yeah. It's such a cunt move. Oh, it's such a cunt move. Who's interested in season 67 or whatever it is this day? Fuck you. It generally starts again. The reason it survives so long. I mean, I can't agree with him there. I think the only way Doctor Who can possibly survive is a relaunch at this point. Right? It's just like, God only knows. I probably will because they made too much money in the past. Right? There's too much speculative money in it. It generally starts again. The reason it's like, okay, I agree with him there. Doctor Who stops, opens doors and refreshes itself again and gets a new audience. Well, no, it didn't last time, did it? It stopped and refreshed itself and people ran like fucking, run like the plaguers in town. They would like jump out of a building rather than watch Doctor Who. Did you see the figures like drop as Doctor Who came on, then come back as it went away? Right? It had Country File. It was Sandra in Country File and Call the Midwife. Should have been solid. Right? Can you imagine Capaldi with that solid a time slot? Right? Oh, God. He would have been getting 10 million. Right? Especially in today's audience. Right? Who's starved or anything good. Fine. And there are children who will come and watch this who will be like me in 20, 30, 40 years' time. I think you're killing it, mate. Probably. Without a miracle, I think Doctor Who's probably dead for our lifetime, right? I don't know. I mean, they're still making Star Trek and Star Wars, just no MCU. Just nobody cares. No, I'm not even covering Discovery. Nobody gives a shit. Right? Nobody gives. I mean, genuinely, no one gives a shit about the MCU. That's over, right? That's been over for years. It's been over since they did the all different Marvel, right? Where they made everything chicks, right? And that's when it ended. With that, it's almost as if that's a coincidence. That's a pattern. No, that'd be crazy talk. Because if they said that was, they would have to admit they're wrong, and they can't admit they're wrong. Yeah, I knew there'd be more shit. I just knew. I'm sorry. So long. The show will try and focus on new stories and characters rather than replaying series' greatest hits over and over. The Lieutenant's character uncharacteristically survived introduction. Yeah, God. Was David says, not to expect him or Tate to appear again. That was their ending. Then why didn't you end it, that being the case? Right? Why did you not end it? They really should have done. Perhaps the freshest start of all is Gut with the first black actor to play the role. I thought it was the second. I think he's as valid as the Dr. Ruth Doctor, frankly. I think everything past Capaldi isn't real. Yeah, I just think it's shit. Perhaps the freshest, again, is Gut, where black actor play the role. They're not necessarily the children, for the children in the series demographic. What's it? Which will be a big change for the legacy viewers. No, nobody gives a shit. I'm sorry. I mean, some people say the character can't be black, but nobody really gives a shit. I think if they, I think if the stories were really great and the actor was really good and it had one throwaway line to explain why he wasn't black before, fuck me, you would have 99.9% of people, right? I think absolutely that would happen. Right? But nobody gives a shit. Right? I'm sorry. So it's a big change for no, it's not. We don't give a shit. I think the majority really don't. I mean, I really don't. But I think it's what it heralds, which is diversity-led bullshit. Which I mean, like, wait, what's this? No, over here. It was. No, there you go. Space Babies features control of reproductive rights and welfare of resulting children. Fuck off. Like, don't talk to me about children, Russell. You have no idea about children. Until you've raised children, you can't really talk about it. I'll find this is the that quote. Well, awesome. If you're a 6-year-old boy sitting in there in Brixton, it's like, that's a doctor? Argues Davies. They don't think through all this stuff. They don't read the headlines. If they go online, they're finding the spiciest chicken wing on YouTube. They're not bothered by this. Yeah, again, that you're pretending that casting a black person as a doctor is some kind of thing that you're fighting the power with? No, I'm sorry. Again, I think great stories, great actor, and a throwaway line, you'll get most people on board. Right? I really do. Leave my children alone. Right? Still, Davis understands the necessity of hiring actor of color to play the iconic role. It's about time, he says. Again, it's not that I don't hear his reasoning. Honestly, I think that the time, I've said this before, the time to cast a black doctor was instead of Colin Baker. I think the show could have gone into a golden age, right? If it had like a really, you could even got, what's his name? What's he called again? From Play School, who's awesome. He's been in a bunch of Big Finish. Not Richard Pryor, me. No, it looks like Richard Pryor though. What's that? Let me how. He's in the new 8th Doctor Big Finish release, which I'm so see we're not getting. Let's have a look. Derek Griffiths. There you go. I think a younger dynamic doctor would be better. I think a young sexy black doctor in 1985 would have really worked. Right? I think that would have really worked, especially with Nicola Bryant bouncing off each other who were. Right? I think it probably would, you would have had a golden age there of Doctor Who, frankly. Right, where they would have really found an interesting identity, but I think most of them are not like, oh no, a black person. It's just really, it's just silly. Oh, there we go. David understands the necessity of hiring an actor of color to play the iconic role. It's about time somebody big. Sometimes big old terrestrial and streaming shows can be slow machines to catch up with the world. Well, again, yeah, this racism, this like using people as tokens. Who surely Gutwer is a token, right? And I'm getting older now and less in touch. So you become one of those gatekeepers for television. You want a better world, and the job is to hold the gate and say, "Come on, everyone! Really, do you have many people pro Brexit? Many Tories, right? Many people were pro Israel. Any Jews?" Any pro-Israel Jews allowed in the production? Probably not, right? Probably not. And again, 95% of Jews are pro-Israel. I love they show up like this tiny percentage of Jews are going, oh, the genocide, bleh, I'm a moron, right? 95% of Jews are vehemently pro-Israel. Get real, mate. So yeah, it doesn't seem like you've got much diversity going on. It seems to me that you are a disingenuous cunt, frankly. Gatwa is also openly queer. He wasn't when he took the role, by the way. So that's what the show does, agrees Gatwa. It evolves, it regenerates. It feels like it's about time, and I'm here. For all you damners out there, I'm not going anywhere. You wait till you're cancelled. Right, again, you've chased away all your goodwill. There's zero goodwill. Right, even if the show's great, I say, lads, it's great. You got to check it out. People are going, fuck off. And I don't think it's going to be great, right? So Gatwa is also openly queer. No, Gatwa is only openly queer, right? And that is the definition of Gatwa, right? How openly queer is Gatwa? Yes, yeah. Again, imagine this is Nicola Bryant, right? Imagine this is Nicola Bryant. I mean, like, 23-year-old Nicola Bryant, right? I mean, like, what? Like, are you telling me this is not sexual? Really? Because as soon as you imagine Nicholas Bryant, you get a boner. I'm sorry. Well, at least I do, because I am what they call sane. Openly queer. Oh, I had no idea. Queer as folk, LGBT, blah, 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 blah. It's a sin. That was excellent. I don't walk around thinking all day about being queer, and that's what my queer energy is. Yes, you do. You do. I'm sorry. I saw the Star Beast. You only think about being queer. Queer. That's what's only in your head. Queer. Oh no, Nazis! I mean, quick. I mean, man, guys are fucking crazy. Oh, you're talking to people who live a queer life. Yes. How about people who live a straight life? So this is completely normal. Exactly, in your 3% of the world. And where I'm slightly amazed is anybody finds this different. Come on, straight people, come find out. No, leave us fucking alone with your perversions. Fuck me. What you do behind closed doors is your own fucking business. Leave me alone. Am I dragging you to church? Am I dragging you to synagogue? No. So stop. Oh, God, I don't think chicks have dicks. Oh, God. And then I have to, that's a reactionary thing to say. Is weird. Both of us are careful to point out that concepts like sexuality don't even apply to the Doctor. Oh, really? Yeah, so not sexual. Oh, so super duper not sexual. I'm like, fuck me. I'm not sure why sexually apply to the Doctor, and that when he's surrounded by lots of men in a club dancing scene, there are equal number of women. Yeah, okay, because it's their gay friend dancing, right? It's a gay fantasy. Oh, God. Like, again, what if Nicola Bryant suddenly turns up, in Vengeance on Varos or whatever, and she's wearing a schoolgirl outfit, fishnet stocking suspenders and heels. So, oh, no, I just found it in TARDIS. No reason. Right? All slutted up. Like, no reason at all. Like, what the fuck? Like, who do you think you're kidding? Oh, God, you can't hypersexualize things and say, oh, no, not sexual. No, this is sexual. Because they're an alien. I'm not to write a human label to the Doctor. Well, that's exactly what you're doing. Because they're an alien. And they've been with all sorts. Oh, fuck me. Maybe they're not as puerile and infantile as you. Maybe they understand that sex is so much more important with meaning, with purpose, with connection, with love. Right? Not fucking somebody in a club. Right? Which might feel great. Oh. What's the purpose of sex? I don't think it's just fun. And I think teaching that to kids is a terrible thing. Right? They've been with all sorts. I mean, it's okay if you're talking about a vampire who's been alive for 1,000 years. That's okay. That is labelless and limitless. No, it's called queer. Right? That's called, that is very labelled. Right? That's called queer. And I think it represents our ability to be limitless and our ability to be... Yeah, queer people can do that, right? If you're a slut who'll suck any dick, yes. I don't want my kids to be sluts who'll suck any fucking dick. And call me old-fashioned. Oh, Victorian dad. Now remember, kids, don't just go suck any dick. Really? Oh, really, Dad? I just want to suck a dick. Oh, I mean, I'll go to a club and cover myself in grease. Oh, that'd be nice. Fuck me. And that can be played by anyone, can be anyone and played by anyone. I feel very honoured that then fuck off, find somebody else. That I'll get the first of a couple of things. Because if you're a true fan of the show, you understand that you understand that the Doctor lends itself to inclusivity and diversity. No, this is perversion. This is grooming. It's not inclusivity and diversity. This is grooming children for weird fringe sexuality. I'm sorry that you're labeling it differently, but this is grooming children to normalize weird fringe sexuality, right? Leave the sexuality alone. Oh, it's not being sexual at all. Really? Really? I think I have this video evidence that would tend to disagree with you, right? I think this is evidence that this is a little bit sexual, don't you think? No, it's just joy of life. Fuck off. Yeah, I mean, just stop lying. You're lying to yourself. Because you they can't remember anyway. Because if you're a true fan, you understand it. Like such a condescending moron as well, right? Again, just because you call it inclusivity and diversity doesn't mean you're you're racist, grooming people for your racist was it grooming people for weird fringe sexuality, right? Yes, that's I know that's not inclusivity and diversity, right? When welcoming different people in, that's what Russell has done. I'll be happy to be part of it. Again, what about child molesters? Minor attracted people, and don't tell me, oh no, why not? What about minor attracted people? Well, what about people who really like to dress up as huge whorish sluts and then hang around with children, right? What about them? Are they okay? Well, they are. That's what a drag queen story hour is, right? I'm sorry. What consenting adults do in private is fine. Stop trying to teach my kids to destroy their life. Doctor has always been socially progressive. Yes, that's when it didn't mean chopping your dick off, right? That's when it didn't mean saying, hey, kids, go to the club and suck a random dick, right? That's when it didn't mean that, right? That's what it means now, right? Oh, I'm so joyous. Oh, you can fuck me in the ass. You can fuck me in the mouth. So much joy. Fucking hell. But it's a commentary this time around that seems to be more pointed than David's last two. Fuck off. It's kind of so crash and burn. The worst thing that can happen for this Doctor Who is people see it, right? That's the worst thing that can happen. Oy vey. This is really the worst thing that can happen to it. It's really funny. The Doctor's sonic screwdriver has been redesigned to resemble some kind of weird sex device for your ass. A remote control flip phone because David's wearing the old Sonic look too much like a gun. Pussy. That would encourage kids to pretend to shoot each other. Russell, have you ever met a kid? Oh, God. No. Doctor's best friend, didn't they, you pussy? Oh. A recent special gave the beloved Doctor Who character nominated a non-binary chug, whom she fiercely defended against a transphobe. What, people who think chicks don't have dicks? Right? That's not okay. Calling somebody a transphobe because they believe in science, it doesn't make them a transphobe. I'm sorry. And it destroyed the new era, right? It really did. It really did. I mean, oh boy, and now she's just going pissing on it more, right? Fucking hell. This is a disaster. Okay, everybody. Good luck, everybody. Fucking hell. Every day it gets worse. Literally every day they fuck up more. Okay, everybody. In an all-powerful villain, the upcoming episode is also non-binary. Space Baby's season premiere offers up an adorable little character in abundance, but also functions as a clear metaphor for governments trying to control reproductive rights without worrying about what happens to their children after they're born. Fuck off. Normally, if you don't use abortion as contraception, normally, I think that's a better way the world is, right? Yeah, you use contraception. How about that? Oh, they can't. Yes, they fucking can. See, this all goes into the racist white people. They go, black people can't get contraception. They don't know how. They're too stupid. This is what Rusty Davis thinks, right? This is 100% the sheer dripping racism. Oh, disgusting. It really is truly, honestly disgusting. Oh, man. Normally when people have children, right, they love and protect their children. Right, that's what normally happens. And they find if you can't use abortion as birth control, then they use birth control. That's just how it happens, mate. If you're not writing that in 2024, what on earth are you doing? Argues Davis. Well, maybe you should be looking at both sides of the argument. But no, you just want to pretend you're some virtuous martyr protecting people. You piece of shit. I think our rights are in danger. What rights? For people to take a shit? What to destroy women's sports, women's spaces, right? I'm talking to somebody who lived through the gay liberation, all the way through the AIDS crisis, all the way to the freedoms we now have. Again, the freedom to take a shit wherever you want. You were plenty free in 2005, right? You were free as anybody else in 2005. I'm sorry. Now you're dominant. That's not free. Now you're a fascist. I can see them spinning and being in danger. I can see them all spinning and being in danger. Let me tell you, gay rights are endangered by people like you, Russell, like never before. The backlash against this shit, which is coming, there's a backlash against everything coming, and we all feel it. We all feel it, and I'm not saying encouraging anybody violence, but we all feel some shit's about to go down. Everybody feels we're living on a knife edge. This is going to really hurt gay life. I'm sorry. The most exciting and entertaining action-adventure show on the television can also do that. I think it's wonderful. Well, apparently it can't, because again, you need to be able to talk fairly about a point, right? Malcolm Hugh could, right? He could express himself without being a schmuck. Oh, God, how long did okay, we're nearly done. This is killing me. This is way longer than I thought. Into this fragile moment steps Gatwa, who was 12 when David's revival began. I felt it was so cool. And we had this show on British TV that was fantastical. And we had this mad adventure once a week. He recalls David Tennant, the doctor he grew up with, as he credits David Tennant's Hamlet for his Royal Shakespeare Company as the reason he started. I've seen this Robin Jr. He's shit. I haven't seen Ncuti Gatwa act and go, well, that was good. Right? I'm sorry. I've seen Anthony Hopkins do that, not Ncuti bloody Gatwa. That DVD formed my perception of what a true actor was. I mean, good for him. Okay, I mean, good for him. I felt like it was in Inception. It was like a dream within a dream for me. Again, I'm happy that was sparked for him, right? I really genuinely am. But like I was talking about, I'm just Ken. Again, you're just a prop. You're a prop for rich, racist white people to feel you're a purse puppy, to make them feel like they're good people. They are not. They are using you. And I think your performance is, honestly, I think you're probably an intelligent. No, it does sound intelligent. I think he could have come up with a good performance, right? I really do. But I think he's just sabotaged himself beyond all recognition. If I just care, it seems that already that though he already knows what it's like to play the character, the audience invests very, very deeply in. Asks about a point of similarity between the Doctor and Eric. He hesitates to make sure. Oh, they're both queer. He makes sure to note in a lengthy answer that Eric was a child while the Doctor was 1,000 years old, and they're both queer. And then he emphatically goes, "Eric is gone. Just let everyone know, Eric is gone. He's dead. He's not here anymore. It's all about the Doctor now." No, well, the Doctor's Ncuti Gatwa, right? And Eric was Ncuti Gatwa. There's not. I mean, like. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It's not looking good. Fine, that went on way longer than I thought it would. Let's have a quick look at the headlines, and when we will, I think we're going to wrap up soon. It's the same as Disney and other studios with streaming platforms work with Congress to crack down on piracy, arousing free speech concerns. Yeah, whatever. I like that. Again, I'm amazed that Harvey Weinstein had his rape conviction overturned. Ncuti Gatwa was a go touch grass. Oh, here, where was it? Breitbart. Hang on, where was it? That's what we just were reading. Every day it's a nightmare. Right? Every day it's a nightmare. So there's open doors. Russell Davis on LGBTQ plus representation. Good for you. But yeah, it got into like the normie news, sort by relevance. Let's see if it comes up. I tried Breitbart. Yeah. Look at this. Oh, I guess we'll do this tomorrow. I mean, again, it's in the normie news. This is the fringe, but this is where this feeds into normal news. Ncuti Gatwa tells Doctor Who fans don't watch Turn Off TV after his debut ratings failed to impress. They haven't even really. Okay, this is a disaster. From a marketing point of view, this is a disaster, right? It's like I keep using this example. This is like Rocky 3 when you had Mr. T with Clubber Lang working out, and you had Sylvester Stallone, and Sylvester Stallone was going to be killed. It's going to be a disaster. Oh boy! And if it isn't, I'll tell you the truth, right? If it isn't, I'll tell you the truth. I can't remember. And they're putting 2 episodes out or 2 weeks from now. Oh man, it's going to be shit. It's going to be epically shit. Fine, ladies and gentlemen. I am back tomorrow night. I'm a bit cream cracking. Gonna wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. What are we doing about tomorrow night? Probably more of the same. I don't know. There's a limitless stream of shit to tap into. I don't know how I can do it all. Anyway, I'm gonna say good night, everybody. If Dan's on, head over there. He's probably starting in about an hour. I'm gonna hit the end broadcast. I'm gonna hit it again and say good night, good luck, and may your